So I wanted to build an office in my room. For context, I recently graduated from uni, and I wanted to build an office-like space for me to be able to make art, YouTube videos, and play games that is separate from my bedroom-ish. I promise this will make sense when you actually see me planning it out. Essentially, this is a messy diary of what I did. I don't think messy is the right word to use, but I will be using it. Basically, I recorded a bunch of clips of me moving everything out of my room, and then when it gets to me actually building my room together again, there's basically no clips, so enjoy this chaotic vlog, I guess. Ignore the pile of stuff that came from uni, but this is the space we're kind of working with. So I'm gonna need to go get help. The measuring has been done with the help of my mother, and now I have got an very, well, it's accurate sizing of my room. Essentially, it's a massive rectangle, so I've got the 250 by this side and then the 396 centimeters. I've edited my radiator in here because that's going to be a major part of like anything that might get in the way of it, and then I've also got my wardrobe there because I don't want to move that. I'm now going to try and make a 2-scale diagram, roughly. I'm going to divide all my measurements by 10 and make a smaller version of what I want to make. It means then I can figure out where things can go and if the layout I have in my head will actually work. So this is what we're working with. I want to put like a big shelf kind of here so I can put all my books and all my hobby stuff there. I've got a side desk that I found on Amazon that I really like. It's really spacious and takes up a bit of room, but it looks like I can put everything that I want on it, so that'll be fine. Double bed, because why not? And then I want to remove one of my things on my wardrobe to put a small shelf there, to put all of like my makeup and things like that, my jewellery, so that I can put my clothes underneath my bed. I've been at university for 3 years and I've gotten used to having boxes under my bed. So I want to do that. So yeah, that's the plan. Next order of business is getting everything out of my room. I procrastinated for like a week, but most of my stuff out of my drawers has been moved, which is good. It helped that I was like, hey mum, help me move all this stuff out. Because then I actually had someone making sure I was moving it all out. But for the next thing that I'm doing, I'm taking off all the stuff on my wall, my posters and everything, and also I need to take this top stuff off of this little shelf here, so mainly that stuff there. But then I think I can just start moving furniture out, which would be great. Look at my peely pile. There's a lot in it. And on my last one I pulled off some more paper. Well, more paint. So good job me. And now I've just got to move most of the stuff that I was just packing out of my room. Then I'm going to put the rest that's left over in like a black bin bag. And then I think I'm ready to start moving furniture out. It's also, the UK's going through a heat wave right now, so it's really hot. I need these forever immortalized on the internet because I'm throwing them away and I'm very sad about it, but there's no space for them. Yes, there are Heaven Officials Buttering references, but I was super happy with them. It was just hot glue and cardboard. Like, it was cute and I liked them. So dusty. And then there was... Okay, so maybe I should throw this away. So I've taken half the stuff downstairs to get out of my room, but I can't do this rest of this bit because it needs an Allen key. I was going to show you, but I can't be bothered. And I can't find any Allen keys, so I'm just going to take this downstairs and start on that. And it's all been moved. That took me like maybe 2-ish hours, which isn't too bad considering it was just me and I was tearing pieces of wood apart. But it's really hot. It's like 30 degrees in the UK and it's 100% humidity. And I hate it here. Just some last things to do. I need to move that here, so that I can get to my wall because I'm repainting this into a nice mural. And then this is going to be moved probably tomorrow if my parents are around. So yeah, awesome. Also, look at the fuck-ass setup I have for my PC. It's so small, just so small. Hello, it is voiceover me popping in quickly. What I am doing right now is filling in the gap between the plaster and the floor. I didn't really want to put skirting in my room because then I wouldn't be able to push things up against the wall flush, so this was my scuffed solution. I've basically done everything I can with my room at this point, so I am going to be painting this wall here. It's the wall that, I don't know how to describe it, it's that wall. I'm going to do like a nice mural in it, but that's a completely different video, which should be in the description if I remember to put it there. So yeah, after that's done, I'll get back to you. It's done. I don't know, you can see it, it's messy at the bottom, but it's done, which is good. Pretty much done. I might touch it up before I put carpet in tomorrow, but it's done. Which means my next order of operations is finishing this little corner where my wardrobe used to be, because I took it down last night with my dad. And you can clearly see a difference in colour, so we're gonna be doing that. So now I get to assemble furniture. Like I described earlier, I was going for a corner desk and bookshelf combo. My plan was to colour code this section with brown wood tones, which would contrast my very white bedroom furniture, because white IKEA builds are so much cheaper. So it's now like 8 p.m. in the evening, light outside, but let me show you what I'm working with. So I moved the desk there. Originally it was here because it had the double socket, but it just didn't fit with my bed there, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to put my bed. So we've put the desk there, bed here, wardrobe's gonna be there again. I've then half considered putting a bookcase here. I've kind of like marked it out a little bit like that, but nothing I seem to be measuring is hypothetically fitting. So tonight I'm spending probably an hour looking through IKEA to look at, well, I'm looking specifically at Kallax and Billy bookcases, just to try and find something that's going to fit not only all my books, but actually in my room as well. I will check in tomorrow morning when I'm on my way to IKEA. Behold, my first bookshelf up. Moving on to my second one. And I might stop after this because I'm tired. And they're done. Yay! I just need to secure them to the top of the wall, especially the smaller one, because I was putting my shelves on it and it kept moving and I was like, it's gonna fall on me, but it's fine, it's up. And I'm happy with the way they look. Can't wait to put fairy lights around them. But before I get to do that, I have to go through all of my stuff. The wardrobe is up. We had to go get a new one of this because it broke putting it up, but it's fine now. We've got nothing in it because we've got to put all my clothes back in it, which is what I'm doing now. Also, if you see my clothes change halfway through this little section, I guess, it's 28 degrees in the UK again, and I'm stuck in a longish shirt and long trousers, so I will be changing that. It is done. All my clothes are in. Oh, there goes the door. Okay. All my shoes are in. And then the first couple are a mess, but then it works. So, yay. Now I just have to put everything else in my room again. So I've brought some frames from B&M. There's 3 in here. And I'm thinking that I'm going to put them on my wall facing me, because I'm going to put my university certificate on there and some other personal information on it. And so if it's facing me, one, I can see how great I am, but also it means that if I ever have a webcam, it's like pointing this way and you can't see any of it. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, little update. I've started looking for a full-time adult job, and I'm doing interviews and everything now, so I'm not having the time to record myself actually like putting everything back into my room. So I figured that to save myself the stress, I'm just gonna record a like a room tour after I've put it all in, just because then it shouldn't take me too long if I don't have to set up recording and everything. So yeah, that's my plan. So I will see you probably in a couple of weeks when I have fully moved everything into my room. Immediately to the right is kind of where I've put all of my makeup stuff. I've got my nail varnish there, my earrings and my necklaces, and I kind of got all my like stuff down there, but that's not important. Then obviously my wardrobe. Hello! Yeah, carrying on because that's not important. There's my beautiful mural that is basically covered, but it's whatever. I've got all my little technology chargers in that little box. My bookcase with all of my manga on it. Start with the red hair. You've got anime, Bungo Stray Dogs because I'm gay and depressed. Danmei because I'm gay and depressed. Jujutsu Kaisen because I'm gay and depressed. I've got all of my books and everything. Some bookbinding stuff, all my key rings and my pins, my printer, my collection of shot glasses that I've never used, some Lego, so just kind of all my collectibles and everything. And then my desk. I got these little things off Amazon which I can put all my notebooks and sketchbooks in. And then, yeah, that's kind of most of my room, which is awesome. And we're done! Actually, I say we're done. I've still got a load of boxes I need to go through, and I've already run out of space in my room. In my original draft, I had a small Billy bookcase, then a big Billy bookcase, and then a small Billy bookcase all flushed together, but I got talked out of it, so now I only have one big and one small bookcase. And now I kinda wish I had stuck to my original plan. So, you know, it happens. However, I have to stop this video here because I need to upload this, and I have a feeling that I will be going through these boxes for the rest of my life. That was 100% an exaggeration, but it's going to take me a fuck ton of time. This entire project has just made me want to buy and decorate a house, but I need money and a job for that, so... Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you in my next video.